Hi Year 10, hope you got on all right with removing the brackets for last lesson. So what we're going to do today is the opposite to that. We're going to do something called factorising, which means we've got to put the brackets back in. Okay, so the big hint here is you've got to take out the largest number that you can. Okay, now that might change in a little bit, but at the moment we're looking at the largest number. So you look at the terms that we've got 6x and 10. So what is the largest thing that we can take out that goes into both of those? And that in this case would be 2. So we take a 2 outside the bracket. Now we're doing the opposite to the claw now. So 2 times what to make 6x? So that would be 2 times 3x. And then 2 times what to make 10? That would be 5. And then we can check our answer doing what we did yet the last lesson, which is 2 times 3x, which is 6x, and 2 times 5, which is 10. Let's try it again here. Okay, so what's the biggest number that you can take out that goes into 40 and 20? Okay, so we've got lots of numbers that go into 40 and 20. 4 goes into both of them, 10 goes into both of them, but the biggest one that goes in would be 20. So we take 20 outside of the bracket, and then 20 times what to make 40m would be 2m. And then we've got a minus here. 20 times what to make minus 20? It would be 20 times minus 1. Remembering a positive times a negative makes a negative. Okay, the next one, perhaps switched over, so one little change. The biggest number that goes into both of these is the number 3. So we take 3 outside of the bracket. 3 times what to make 9? 3 times 3. And then 3 times 4 lots of y. Again, we can check 3 times 3 to make 9, 3 times 4y to make 12y. Right, this time they do not have a number that goes into both of them apart from 1. Well, it would be pointless taking out the number 1. So sometimes we have to take out a letter. Okay, so we'll put that in our notes. Okay, now what goes into both x squared and 7x? That would be the letter x. So I'm going to take x out of the bracket, and then from the last lesson, can you remember x times x to make x squared, and then x times 7 to make 7x. Again, very similar. They've both got the letter m inside, so we can take m out of the bracket, and then we're going to have m times m to make m squared. And then we've got to subtract here because we've got a negative minus 3. Minus 3 times m to make minus 3m. Right, and then the last two, we can take out a number and a letter. They've both got a number and they've both got a letter in common. So we need to take out the highest number. That's known as our factor, okay, and the letter. Okay, so let's have a look. They've both got the highest number that goes into both 6 and 9 would be 3, okay, and they've both got a y. Okay, so before Easter you did these. 3 times what to make 6? 3 times 2, and then y times y to make y squared, and then 3y times 3 to make 9y. Okay, we factorised it. Okay, the last one, very similar. They've both got numbers and they've both got letters. So the highest number they've got in common would be 4. Okay, and then, oops, I missed out the m then. Start that one again. 4. They've both got the letter m. Okay, then we open into the bracket. That would be 4 times 2 to make 8, and then m times m to make m squared, plus 4m times 3 to make 12m. Right, now what you're going to do is you're going to have a practice of the questions that I've given you to do. Okay, then you're going to email them to me and I will mark them for you. Okay, take care, bye bye.